fair catch, signaled for and taken. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He hands it off from the gun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Sanders. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
We need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return will be brought down.
Team Tigers will take over. First and 10.
First down here for this offense. Snags the quick throw. Great footwork, a big opening now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A quick juke. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here.
3:25.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score LSU 7, Colorado 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kickoff.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Receiver makes the catch. The Buffaloes churn out another 1st down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He'll try to run it in on first and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, second down and goal. To throw, it's Sanders. He's got it near the end zone.
Hey, the windows are so tight on these throws for this quarterback. Positive yards are a good thing here. Now it's third and goal, getting so much closer to punching it in.
They break the huddle for third down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Got it.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
42 spike.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Strong game by this quarterback. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. offense is back out there on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Off the play fake on first down. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And a handoff as they run the counter play. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffs.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They score with no time remaining, and now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's good.
The kick is good. That's the end of the first half with the game tied.
And the Buffaloes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Powers through.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Colorado.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Complete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
That completion makes it second and medium. Caught behind the line. It's Lacy. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble, and it's good coverage.
Brings up third down.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Makes the catch. It's Lacy. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Tigers! They will claim the second half lead.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Colorado offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a shot here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Buffaloes will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third down play. 21, Colorado, 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back out on the field. They're coming off a quick So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. To throw, it's Sanders. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, a second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Colorado. This passing game is still on fire.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Extra point try coming now.
For the extra point.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And the coverage guys make the tackle after all that effort. You've been better off just taking a knee there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's that defense shifting again. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Ready, set.
They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24.
Down, 55.
Handoff to the back. Change of direction. And they'll get him down that time. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
On the set.
3rd down play for this offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Ready.
And they pick up the first on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
4th down.
Ready.
The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Down.
Picked off a crucial turnover. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Sanders. Quick throw to the left. And he pulls in the catch. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
The Buffaloes are in the red zone. It's a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Still no answer for the passing game.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? Makes the grab. It's Parker. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. These are the moments you prepare for every week in practice. One final drive late in the game. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Pressure. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. The 10.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return.
And your LSU Tigers will take over. First and 10.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Defense is coming. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now. Well, you love to see a game